Try it out. There you go. And that's purple. Tastes much better too. That's nice. I don't have the same thing on my screen as you do, my love, because it's still set to the other one. Hello, Alexis. Oh, I'm supposed to do that on Hello, Elwynn.
Hello, okay.
Oh. I want to sleep. I want to sleep like it feels like I've actually been asleep. How's the day been? Stressful. Mum, did you have a good day?
Good. I think it was just like the kids were being really riled up because we went to the store during their nap time, and it's probably not the best way to go about it. Made the rest of the day really difficult.
Did.
But we did turn home, so.
Yes. It's the way of it.
That's okay.
What's
hey,
okay?
everybody. Hello. Hi. Someone was wondering that you were talking about almighty spell and then putting a sigil near a doorway. Would it be okay instead of near the doorway, they put it near their station? Instead of the sigil on the floor near the door?
Yes, that's perfectly fine. They don't earn the shop. I actually thought that to myself, strangely enough. Are they here now?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I actually thought that to myself when I said it, and then I was like, they may not even have opened the doorway. No, yeah, that's fine. Put it near. It's not a sigil; it's more of an offering. But put it near your station. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Hello.
What does the Emperor and the Hierophant together mean as timing on YouTube?
It's time to rise up. It's time to take charge. Time to make your own decisions and sway things in your own favor. It can't get closer in that word. Think of it like a train. Yeah? And now imagine the train will never stop for you. The only chance you have of boarding that train is when it slows down, perhaps on a bend or something like that. That's what it means. Now is the best chance you possibly have for something. So you have to seize it.
Hi, Elvis the Bulldog.
Political.
Say hi to Colorado.
Hello, Colorado. Hello, Elvis the Bulldog.
What's a hedge witch?
It's a witch that primarily frequents hedges. A hedge is a border, that's all. It's a border between worlds. The hedge witch is often one that frequents it. That's pretty much it. Also, hedge is a fantastic place to find all manner of things to use in witchcraft. Everyone's curious. You can often find what you're looking for in a hedge because they're like a wall. Birds live in them, animals live in them, and seeds get stuck in them, and all sorts of things grow in them. They're a perfect climate. Hello there, Felicia Rox. Hello. Conforming to rules, conventions, and religious structures. No, that's not right. That to do with time. I mean, traditionally, yes, but I'm not really traditional in that sense when it comes to such things. You'll see. I deal quite a bit with spirits. Yeah, primarily with spirits, to be honest, of all kinds as well. No good, no bad, just spirits. Yeah.
Good evening, I'm Skull.
Skull. You're still hungry. Can you give him some biscuits when you're free?
Oh, did you
Tell
see
him
Paranoia
to grind
Cosplay
up.
says, hey, hope you're well. Thanks again for the reading.
You're most welcome.
Can you tell me what entity is around me?
Well, entities is around me. I mean, I could give it a stand. Old man with a beard.
Santa.
No, thin old man with a beard. Grey beard. Reminds me of that bloke in Mary Poppins. You know the old guy who was in the bank? Remember him with the walking cane?
Yeah. Yeah, the big party here.
I'm wearing my charm today. Yes. That stinks, by the way. That cat. My goodness.
Can I do a dragon blood incense?
Yeah, there isn't any more. But just find something and light it. Jesus, what's wrong with that cat? Oh, I am wearing it. And also, I've procured the necessary stones to make more, which wasn't easy, I can tell you. And I've selected 8 stones, all specific, hand selected, ethically sourced. And they say white people don't have culture. That's not true. Look at this tea I'm drinking. It's purple. I don't know what that is. Actually, kind of. It's not technically. You're wrong there. There are many different forms of purple flowers that give off the same thing that can be used to infuse tea. Some can be found in your own garden. Now, what drew me to tarot? That's a good one. The queue is, I think there's 2 in the queue right now. I've just got here. What drew me to tarot? My aunts. I was raised by my 2 aunts. Oh, yeah, they did, but I'm not drinking that kind of tea. Besides which, never mind. It was my 2 aunts who raised me. One was a healer, the other one was a reader and medium, and together they were witches, and they did a lot of things. They worked all their life as witches, and I was there to witness it, to be raised among it, and it was fantastic, a wonderful thing, wonderful childhood in that sense. Yeah, it was really good, and so it was always something that was around me, always. There's always something around me, always, at all times. So yeah. First time booking. That's all right. That's no worry, Paige. Yeah, I'm going to do an announcement right now, and then you'll know. All right. So, hello there. I hope you're well. If you would like a reading from me, they are $11.11. You can always tip more, but that's purely out of generosity and thank you. But you can tip via Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. That 3 places, no, but I know of it. You threw me off then. Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. please remember to leave your username so we know it's you, and also a question if you have one. If not, general, thank you. That is so much. That would be so much better. My goodness. I don't know what that is, but it's atrocious. We have to change that cat's diet immediately. Seafood place on the Fox. Port Edwards. The one. That's the one. Cats are smelling.
Shall we
I love
begin?
them. Let's begin.
Let's begin.
All right. Kaylee, YouTube. Oh, Lake in the Hills. Did you? Went through there. Yeah. I want to go back there at some point. Lake in the Hills.
It's 5 minutes away, so yeah.
Yeah. No, I meant it for a specific reason. Because we don't often go that way. You're from Carrie. What's going on here?
Northwest suburbs represent. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys.
Honestly.
Yeah, there used to be. I've been to that psychic place before.
Oh, is that the place?
Yeah, they tore all those buildings down now.
I never saw it, but they didn't see that coming. All right. Thank you. Now, interestingness. Okay, I will describe them best. I can't really describe them in the way of physical attributes, however, but what I can tell you is there is a firm stance on finance, work proud in that sense. They also are naturally quite defensive. However, this form of defensiveness seems to come from that of the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is that of holding in emotions in some form. Why? Ooh, they have been burnt before. That's why. They have been hurt before. That too, it seems, to heal. Often the way with two forms, soulmates, healing each other. I'll cover up the footly bits there. Often the way, yeah. So ultimately, someone who is work proud, not work shy at all, perhaps financially stable, but guarded. I'd say a Scorpio. The lovers. The lovers is just the lovers in that sense. Lovers in the form that can heal the union. Oh, your cat's in here now. Renata. There on
You didn't say I hope it helps you.
I hope that helps you. I'm so sorry. All right, you want to do this? Hello there. Yeah.
What deck were you using for that one, Pablo?
Art Nouveau.
Golden Art Nouveau.
Art Nouveau. That was really nice tea. Because I have another one.
Is it soon that we meet? I'm beyond tired of waiting.
Yellow. Yellow is 4. 3 and 4. 4 to yellow. June, May, July. June, July, but not of this year. Perhaps the next one. 3 and 4, maybe 3 years. July, 3 years. Oh, that helps. You just typed what I was saying as I was trying to siphon it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be helpful.
I see numbers as colors. They don't show me those things in the same way. It's confusing, actually. Anyways, did you like 3 incense sticks? Right. Renata, YouTube. I was wondering if I change a bit the energies between me and my Taurus guy, make him feel like I'm moving on with someone else, would it make him to something or step out of his current relationship? The game of bluff is one that you're going to have to be prepared to lose if you want to play it. I'll play that. 90% of the time, the people who play bluff, Renata, they don't like what happens. Three years isn't that long. I've got socks that age. Speaking of three, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords here forms of heartache and hurt in order to make this form of move. The Hierophant is this in the way of their linear pattern, where they are and where they're supposed to be. The Seven of Cups here is forms of aspirations, wants and desires. The Ten of Cups here, it's good, but I don't know if it's good for you. The Empress. In other words, the Three of Swords there seems to be that which tries to force a decision or force a play, and yet that play is already in the works. It just isn't there yet. This one's wavy. Hierophant is wavy. Up to you in that sense. Doesn't feel like a good thing to do, though, Renata. I mean, in truth, it would probably be better just to move on. And then if something does happen, it's a nice surprise.
Oh, sorry. It sucks.
Sorry. I honestly think COVID messed us up.
COVID did mess.
Dragon's blood doesn't even smell the same as it used to. Hello,
Yeah,
I think
nothing
it beats
smells
that.
the same. Can you lose your sense of smell from COVID like 2 months later?
You can lose your sense of smell permanently, but it's very, very rare.
Yeah, but isn't it usually like part of the first symptoms that appear if you have COVID? Like we had
It is
COVID
one of the
back
first symptoms, but
the beginning of January.
it can drastically change your sense of smell always. Like I think they're still doing studies on whether or not it has any lasting effects other than that as well.
Nothing smells the same. February 2021. Really?
I love that. We all have
Oh
our
my
own
God.
dates. Nothing smells the same.
Nothing
You know,
smells same.
the weird
All of
thing,
us.
everything to us is it's terrible, but gas. Every single one of us, including the cat or the dog, breaks wind, and it's like, what is that unholy
It
smell?
doesn't smell like it used to.
It don't smell like gas. I would relish gas smell. It's not. It's like rotten flesh. Oh, it's awful. It's like, all right, just said my favorite couple after we just said that. Just came on like my favorite couple.
Renata asked, so not a good idea, and he won't leave her? Question mark.
I don't say that. I'm not saying that he wouldn't. I actually think that what it looked like there is it's a big possibility that that will happen. However, it is better if you are to move on, and then if someone follows, that's a bonus, and if they don't, they will eventually catch up. Yeah. Hello, Wicked Rose. I want another one of those.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait.
You get Rye. Is Rye still in there?
No.
Oh. Where'd she go? Oh. Anyways, aloha in Orlando. Love. Hello. Now, love. Love. Readings. Love.
Yeah, PayPal would work. Pop it.
PayPal.
If that's what works best for you. Right?
Yes. Oh, goodness, I'm thirsty.
Oh. I still have that shell in my car that Rye gave me in Salem. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh. She's a little goblin. She does that. She gives strange little gifts, little tokens.
Love the pendant.
Thank you.
Thank you, peace out.
I cut it from the beast myself.
We're gonna start offering them on the website, you guys.
They won't look exactly like this. They'll be all done up nice. I promise. They have little silver tips on them. Not like hats. I mean, they could do if you like. Smoking Barrel Tavern. I like that. Right, let's have a look here. Aloha. In the way of decision, there is a new beginning here. Death. First card is death. That's always good when the first card is death. The next one is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is that in way taking forms of opportunity, rolling with them, going with the flow, but also kind of like doing it without forms of fear or hesitation. The banner above this, what I love about this card is the red banner often indicates that of love. So in that sense, love being enough of a reason, something that perhaps the winds of change bring. The Two of Swords, however, decision or indecision. This is the counter of this. Finding something here that may be necessary in the way of a sacrifice, in the way of, giving something up in order to placate in some way or to facilitate peace in love, inside as well, perhaps inner struggles. The Hangman is upside down, which is nice. It means that this form of problem, this feeling within, is alleviated because of it. Three of wheels, instruction here. In other words, intuition, following that which may lead or pull you. And the Four of Wheels. Four of Wheels is forms of good fortune, that which can only be found if you venture forth. The proof of the pudding is in the eating, as they say. I hope that helps. You're the wrong one. All right, fair enough.
Wow, rude.
Scratch your butt. Look at that long tail. That's a long tail. Yeah, that's not my one. The other one's around. I don't know where he's gone. Right, where are we? Page Hanno. General. Oh, General. Oh, thank you, Lingonberry Souffle. It's a good name. I like lingonberries. Now, where's Newt? He'd done a massive crap and then ran off because he thought it would be fun, like in his litter tray. But yeah, now he's not here, so he's probably embarrassed. She's head Bjorn. Oh, Bjorn. Okay. Took me a moment then. Right, this is a general for Page Hanna. Okay. Where are we? What are we doing? What's going on? What are you doing? Yeah. There is change, transition. However, it is towards happiness. Although there is frustration at the moment due to it in some form. Security, finance, and yet doubt that leads up to it could be a form of actual move, physical move, transition in some form. There is this in the way of speculation, communication, even confrontation, but this something of the past. This one. This one is a strange one. This here, intuition, leads to the past. As something in the past pulls back, keeps pulling back, yet here is forms of control. This, in the manner of control, is that of the future. There is one here in particular, which forms a family or friendship, is drawn towards pain and courage to pursue it. There is no choice but healing now. An opportunity to rectify something of the past that may have been done wrong. There is love and spirit. Beyond that, healing. Nice. Primarily healing. That's what we had there.
Being smeared. Anyways.
I say do it. It looks good. You're most welcome, brother.
General Bone? Absolutely. We can do that.
Money Lynn. Taro, whatever comes up, Bone Man.
Oh, man. Oops, excuse me. Parlay move from sight.
Oh, this couple turned around here. Filthy mind. Filthy. Everyone's doing the emoji. Bone Man, read the bone throw if you can. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Something to do with finance, possibly that of work, job, yet that which is a form of profession or skill more than anything else. Temperance is reversed, however. The forms of management, perhaps to do with money, you must be more careful with. Judgment is here in this sense. Judgment for the Four of Pentacles, which is, in a sense, forms of saving in that state. You should be saving if you're not for something, but what? So, I know it's easier said than done, though, saving nowadays, isn't it? Seven of Wands. There is a leg up. But what does that mean for you? This form of this new level. Could it be a spiritual form? Possibly. The Ten of Swords is there. But don't worry, it's fine. It's just a form of being held. You know when you get kind of bogged down in something, get stuck in something? That kind of feeling. Doesn't last long. The Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords is a an energy more than anything. It is very swift, taking an opportunity and running with it in that sense. But it's maybe the reason also for saving in that sense. What is it? It is a transition, but I don't know what. It's a transition that's not bad, not good to begin with, but turns out to be very good from where it leads you to next. I don't know what that could mean, no, what it could be. I can speculate, but that would probably put the fear of ever loving everything into you. And I don't want to do that. I hope that helps. Sorry, I keep missing that. Also, this music is incredibly distracting.
Well, I'm sorry, Dan.
Isn't it when you're trying to do a
my
reading and
best.
there's someone behind you going la 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 la? It's
Rude.
you're most welcome. Emily F. General.
Sorry for the confusion, guys.
What confusion?
They're asking who the reading was for, and I was saying like the next one up is going to be Emily because I would ask that one, and then they're like, "Wait, this one's random." I'm like, "No, wait, oh sorry, this one was Money Lynn." We have Emily, Mares and Mermaids, Poppet Nymph, Slate Chelsea, and then we have Girl Riot.
All right.
So we got 4 people. Thank you.
All right. Forage magic. Music. Which is something like you remember you gifted me a flute once when we first started courting. How much was it, that flute that you had made for me?
It's like $8.
That's not bad for a handmade flute.
Yeah, I got it off
Etsy.
No, it was definitely eBay.
eBay.
Some guy made them.
Might be worth going back there, you know.
They're still on there, yeah. Kaylee wanted to know
I play instruments, I'm sorry.
if you could speed up meeting your soulmate via spells or manifestations.
No, not soulmates. What you can do though is I will is this Kaylee?
Mm-hmm.
You said wait. You don't wait. Takes forever. Soulmates always are trying to find each other. Yeah. And try and find them. Don't wait for them. You may be able to cut the time in half. However, it's all about timing. They may even just walk down your street one day. You'll never know. I mean, mine didn't, obviously, because she never left the country. But
wow,
well,
I left the country.
Yeah, when you met me.
No, I went to Canada.
All right, sorry, left the continent.
The continent.
Okay, when they don't leave the continent. When they see the sea and be like, it's salty, isn't it?
And Florida's its own country, pretty much. And I've been there a few times.
A few?
So there's that.
Well, consider me told.
Yes, the smell question. Do the cards smell different based on the person or just based on the cards? I think was the question.
It's trade secret. The person.
The person. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I asked that right.
Depends on the person.
Now wait a second. Florida tries.
Lava monsters balls. Anyway. Did I miss someone here? No, lingonberry souffle. My apologies. Lingonberry souffle. Now, let's do a bone reading for general. Good, it's good. Oh, wait. Haha, caught you. Now, Seems to be great opportunity that is being followed. You have left something, perhaps, no. There is a certain comfort there to be pursued from it. A distance from something that you know or knew. Strength, resilience. There is this unknown quality. A search for something still. Happiness and security, forms of finance there. Yes, windfall of such coming. But love, forms of doubt or self-sabotage that fall upon it. Change, taking control, your truth. Anxiety. No, this is this form of taking courage to take control of something, break a pattern that keeps repeating in some way. Here, between these two sigils, there is this in the way of passion. There is also a pain of the past, and yet spirit are there with you for some form. Clarity over this is what made you the person you are today. And because of that, there is much here. There is fear that connects to forms of others, perhaps family, they are distant. But nevertheless, healing is coming along splendidly, regardless. Ah, all that helps. There is a great opportunity in that which others would consider scary for you. What's this?
That's an apple cider vinegar pill.
Why, what does it do?
Makes you healthy.
Doesn't smell like apples or vinegar.
Eat it and see what happens.
I took all my tablets.
You must have missed one.
Hmm.
Have some apple cider. They're good for you.
You're most welcome.
Run!
She doses me with tablets. I don't know how many tablets I take now. I started off with one in my 20s, and now, how many do I take? 7 tablets a day. 7 tablets. She just goes, here, take this. And I don't even know what they are. I agree, it is. It's bloody awful. Although the capsule's not bad. Maybe, you know what? That's probably why we all smell weird. You dragging us up to the eyeballs with all kinds of weird things. Can I have some more blue tea, please?
Okay, not right this second, babe. I'm not gonna go do that. Because it's not just that. Then I have to boil the kettle and put it in the thing.
Do you know how petty that sounded? I love it because I come. Where are we? Mares and mermaids. Hello there, pony. Oh. Will the crime TV show interview I've been asked to do bring me anything bad if I do it? Oh. Mama could just throw the kettle out on the rubber. She wouldn't do that. I'll just boil a pot of water. Hi. Hello. Five of Cups. Regret in the form of not doing something. Temperance. Caution in that sense. The Three of Coins. Instruction from that within. The King of Coins. That within rises out, takes control, and wills out. It depends entirely upon you and what you feel. Put it that way. I don't think anything bad will come from it, but if there is a feeling that you have overwhelmingly like this is a mistake, then don't do it. Trust your instinct above anything else. I don't think anything bad would come from it. There's nothing there that would say so. It's more to do with just how you feel and to save yourself from worry. Also, tell them you want paying. There you go. Puppet Nymph. Is that right? Okay. General Bone reading. Oh, you're afraid of that? Well, wear a hat. That's what I do when I don't want people to recognize
Did you
me.
get yourself blurred out in those like kind of
You
shows?
can get blurred out and your voice go like this. Never know who you are. Like that. What is this? Master of disguise, I am. Who is this man? Where did Elwynn go? I'll go and get him. Hey. I pass unseen. Oh, I'm sorry. Where did he go? What? Who is that?
Who is that? What was it from Encanto?
Well,
My name's Adora and I fix the walls. Or whatever.
and I'm afraid of nothing. The tree bed returned. I know. It's amazing. Anyways, will my upcoming? Oh wait, no wait. Where are you?
General Bone.
General Bones. Okay, here we go. When do you want to close out, Mother? Because honestly, we both need to go to bed before midnight.
What was that 11?
All right. Right. Where the self is a strange one in that sense. There is frustration over something here that is formulating, perhaps something. There is also something else in the way of another person who is connected to it. This person is on the threshold of something coming into it, something of a new person, yet with old forms, old intentions, perhaps. Now, there is choice here, strange form of choice. Stay with something of where you may be or something like that, or move on. Moving on holds some form of success, but equal amounts of pain in that way. There is happiness to become from that, though. An old form of self returns. Others welcome it in. There is strength, forms of finance, security, and this, which is a weird cycle almost of opportunity. Shadow work will stay the same. Yeah. It is more than that. It is more than just shadow work. The past. There is fear and sadness here, and yet love is there to help you in some form, others around as well. It's that which can help gain control and a foothold when you may feel as though you are falling. The best superpower in the world, that is. People who know you. The ego holds that of the past. Acknowledge the past, but do not feed it. Do not allow yourself to stay within it. Allow that moment to watch over you. It's easy to get stuck in the past. I hope that helps.
I got your tip now, Max. You make a quick announcement.
I will do. I'm sorry you're not bitten enough. Do not allow them to take from you that which you cannot give away. Yes, I'll do an announcement. You're most welcome. Now, hello everyone. Would you like a reading? They're $11.11. What are my pronouns of sexuality? He, him, they. Sexuality. My orientation is north. Well, you're north. That was supposed to be sweet. I'm heterosexual. I think. Yeah, probably. I mean, I married a woman. Anyways, if you like a reading, they're $11.11. And what's that? What is it? They're $11.11. You can tip more, but that's purely generosity, so thank you. You can tip via Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. The link is in the link tree. Please remember to leave your username and a question if you have one. If you don't have a question, however, then general would be fine. We'll work from there. No worries, Shadow
Real quickly, on YouTube,
Michelle through PayPal.
Samantha says, hey, one of my best friends told me a year ago to hit you up, and she passed away. I've been going through some of her old messages. She told me to reach out to you on April 26th of last year, and hopefully I catch you before closing. I just told your daughter I was reaching out to you. I do tarot on my own, but I feel like I wanted to reach out to you personally. So she felt so strongly about me reaching out to you.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
Thank you. Who is this person? Did I do my reading?
On YouTube. I don't think so, not yet.
No, the person who passed away.
I don't know. Samantha, did we do a reading for one of your best friends before? Well,
anyway,
while we wait for that answer, we'll press
Slay Chelsea, tarot, simply tarot. Is there anything you want to ask specifically in tarot? Because we don't have much time, but I can just, or we'll just see what comes up and how, where, in that sense. Here's my old favourites. Dressed nicely. There they are. Oh, she's so sleepy. No. See what comes up. Okay.
Good night.
Good night, dear. Did you watch it?
Brush your teeth.
I got halfway through it. I wanted to watch the rest with you.
Did
got
you now?
scared. You would do.
Yeah. Which one's Stanley? The funny one? The one with glasses? I don't know. Okay. The Knight of Wands, standing next to the Ten of Wands, says that here there is this problem. The problem simply seems to be this: eager to help others, eager to rush in to do such things, eager to solve things, and yet not enough time, not enough energy to do it all. Keeping busy, overwhelmed in some places. The Queen of Cups is this in way of emotions as well. It is caught between that of another wand, the Ace of Wands. Here, there is something more important than all of those other things, and it concerns solely you. It is spiritual in its essence, but it also holds more to do with emotions, forms of knowing the self, things like that. The Ace of Wands is that one thing, that one form of action that needs to be done. You need to look after yourself, like more in this sense. There is something here in the way of a change that is feared. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is this form of finance, whether it be saving, whether it be earnings this way. The Tower is that which may change situations to do with those things. Those forms of change may be unexpected, and yet it is the fear of them that is worrying you the most. There is only one way to counter that, though. Strike before you are stricken. Stroked, stricken. Strike before you are stricken. Yes. No, is that right? You know what I'm saying. Yeah. I hope that helps. Struck. Yeah. Strike before you're struck. Thank you, Mags. You know, sometimes you type. I did that. Was that yesterday? I typed out the word "what." Very simple word. We all know how to spell it, and yet I typed it, and then I went. Bup, 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 bup. I typed it again. It doesn't look right. You're most welcome. And I couldn't for the life of me. I was looking at it, and it just didn't look right. I'm like, how have I forgotten how to spell what? It was how you spell what, naturally, but it just didn't look right. Do you ever have those moments where your brain just is like, is that a word? Is that actually how you spell it? Because it doesn't look like it. WOC. Just do that. What? Yeah, it's very strange. I thought it was very. Anyways, go right. General bones or cards.
Go make you some more tea, okay?
Yeah, do you know how to do it?
Nope.
It's already in next to the sink. You just plop that back in. Yeah, I'm a bit dyslexic. They told me at school I was dyslexic, but yeah, it doesn't really affect me much. But with numbers, I'm terrible with numbers. Oh, absolutely atrocious. Yeah, just plop that in, and then you plop the hot water on top of it. You're going to need that, love. Thank you. All right, let's have a look. Go right. Let's have a look. Tarot. Okay. Now. The Four of Wheels, the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords. There has been change in some degree. people have needed to change things around in some fashion in order to accommodate new things that may be happening here. The Four of Wheels is this of on. It always reminds me of Pandora's Box, but not like Pandora's Box as in like, oh no, it's terrible, but more like, Deal or No Deal. Did you have that show here? I don't know if it made it here. I think it may have done. But like, it could be bad, could be good. You won't know until you open the box. That kind of thing. And the Four of Pentacles is this form of, fuck around and find out. Now, this feels like it's something to do with forms of finance, work in that degree. There is the Lovers here in this sense, which is forms of that way of relationships, and the Seven of Swords, which is that the way of opportunities or possibilities. Um, it's opportunities that are kind of hidden or not discussed in some form, like almost like let's not talk about the plan B's, because everything here is going to work. The Knight of Swords is someone who is perhaps maybe too optimistic about certain things, and yet it could be necessary. The Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. Nice. I like the threes. Threes are good as long as it's not the Three of Swords. The Three of Cups and the Three of Wands here. Three of Cups are forms of camaraderie. The Three of Wands is more that form of going forth together in some manner, in some way, as family, something like that, doing things together. In other words, there seems to be need of some form of communication about that, though, in order to strengthen something in some form. I hope that helps. Pink toe beans today. Bruno. I have heard that song. Oh, that's what that is. Snake is doing well. Doing well. It's their time for them to be fed. What day is it? Wednesday? They're going to be fed on Friday. And it's now starting to get warmer. I don't take them out as much in the winter because they really don't like it. Yeah. Encanto. I'm jealous that you haven't seen it. Not that it's a fantastic. You're most welcome. Thank you. Encanto is fantastic, really good. But it doesn't matter how good a film is when you see it every day, 5 times a day, and you hear the song more than that in a day. Yeah, it does something to you, to your brain. Do you know what I mean? I like when they stretch the beat. We don't talk about you, no. Hey, don't sing it. The songs are the one. The one is Morrigan loves is the pressure one, because then she goes around picking things up and being like, "Look, I'm really strong," and then she like picks up her sister over and she's like, "Ah!" I'm like, oh my god, put her down. Hollow Witch. I've met a new guy and things are going well, but there are some cultural differences that may be an issue. Primarily that he is afraid of witches, and my practice is very important to me. He wants to work on his fear. I want to know a little more about how this relationship may or may not progress. That's fantastic. That's really good, actually. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. You can't really see. Well, you can kind of see the colour of it there. Lovely blue colour. Mm. Mm. That's very interesting. My love, what did that one remind you of? Hollowitch's question. Do you remember 90 Day Fiance?
Oh my gosh, with the owls.
With the owls. Do you remember that?
Yeah, in Latin culture, owls mean you're a witch. It's like very unlucky or something.
This woman, is a reality show, 90 Day Fiance, fantastic, and she met this guy from where did he come from? Costa Rica.
Yeah.
I think it was no. Anyways, and he thought she was a witch because she had like a little side table with it was just a candle, like a scented candle, but a statue of a witch, statue of an owl, and he thought that she was a witch because. Mm. Now, let's have a look.
We're doing Color Witch now?
Yes. Not lately.
I haven't done a chaos reading in a while.
No, we haven't really had time, to be honest. We haven't had no time.
What should I do in Life of the Lost? I will put that in there.
The Four of Wands. Nice. The Four of Wands is forms of matrimony, union in this sense, and that which is offered in the way of peace and prosperity between two. The Hermit is this individual's point of view, and perhaps in some small way their unwillingness to see it any differently. That, however, is where you come in. The Page of Cups is the open cup, being that which is open to receive forms in that way of love and friendship, companionship, but at the same time showing them. Oftentimes, in the way of witchcraft, witches are ambassadors. We're ambassadors for our own kind because it's been a long time, for a long time now, that we get a bad rap. And so it's important to maintain good relations and correct people and educate people on such things, especially. I think in this way, it's slowly approach, but showing them such things. But I will say, above all else, you know, regardless of who on any level, to anyone, never could you stop being a witch for someone, and I wouldn't expect someone who understood to ask it. Like, it doesn't bear thinking about. I hope that helps. Valkyrie, general reading. What's this? What's it? Oh,
Purple.
bubble. And tasty. Now,
He's magic.
it's not really a science, but yeah. General reading. Magic Man strikes again. Oh, how does he does it?
Wizard.
First he transformed into this guy with glasses on, and now he's. What is this magic? Every time that sounds like Professor Quirrell. General reading. General reading. Remind me to get the deer bones, because that is important, because I was going to turn it into a homework.
No, I'll buy it now. If it doesn't matter.
If it doesn't matter.
Is it the ones I was looking at?
No, it doesn't
The
matter.
ones in the cart?
Don't get red stag bones, for God's sake. They'll be huge. They'll be too big. Okay. Sorry about that. Valkyrie, here you are and there is something in the way of success or opportunities of success, and yet it lay next to you, not ahead of you. There is happiness in this in the way of work, I believe, career, because of it. This success is not one that you travel to, but one that you bring with you towards something in the way of a setting or something new, an elevation almost. Your intuition in this form is that which can be guided, has yet to actually be grounded. So it may fly left and right, but just follow it regardless. It will take you to that which you need. Here, there are others. Now, what lay outside of this other form of grouping, or just outside of it, is that of love, mind, opportunity, the forms of the past. There is doubt. Yes. There's an opportunity, a form of love, though, regardless of that. This is a strong one, but this is the past, and the past is what creates the doubt in some form. Control and forms of healing are yet to come, but will later on due to unforeseen circumstances that will lead to a very happy surprise for you. Yes. Forms of clarity about that in the way of the pain of another and how you may help them and inadvertently help yourself. I hope that helps. What are you doing?
You okay?
Yeah, you're most welcome. Shadows and secrets, my two favorite things. But all right, calm down. Wasn't that funny? Will my surgery fix my PMDD?
You're welcome, Valkyrios.
This is a wonderful pictorial of that of forms of judgment, but more to the point, if you look carefully, it's almost that of a calling. The calling here is this in the way of hopes, possibilities, and speculation, and seems to be that of success. Now, there is something of a road of form of recovery in this way, and although there is much in the way of fear to do with this, yet this is good. The lady, or page if you like, of wands is good. It means a new form of journey, a new form of creativity, a push, a new breath of life in some form, a spark. I would say yes in this situation. I hope that helps. We've gone to classic 1990s.
I feel like I'm very Michelle Branch right now. I feel like I'm gonna like. Cause you're
I don't know what that is. I feel like I'm in a Hallmark movie. Could you imagine if I was? You're most welcome. Imagine if I was in a Hallmark movie.
First it'd be Christmas.
What?
And you'd be like the logger man. You're out chopping wood. I'd be like the new city girl in town.
Do I look like a logger man?
You do. Harmony to you too, Shadows and Secrets. You're so welcome.
Thank you. Now, A logger man.
What that means? Man who deals with logs.
Lumberjack. You mean.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, lumberjack.
How would you meet me if I was a lumberjack? I'd be
Because
out in the
you'd be
middle
out.
of nowhere.
You'd be out chopping trees. I'd be like, I'm just going for a stroll, and you'd save me from a tree falling. It'd be romantic. Very romantic.
Clearly, you didn't read the signs. You would have bypassed any form of barriers I put in place and failed to read those signs. So, to be honest, I wouldn't have saved you because that would have been violation of my own guidelines of work. You would have perished at your own accord.
No,
Otherwise,
I
would have been tied up in all sorts of legal semantics that basically stops my own living. So, no, that wouldn't have happened.
No, you'd be drawn to me. You would be irresistible. My hair would be clean and just tousled gently.
Tousled?
Yeah, just a gentle tousle, like it was supposed to be in place. It was just gently tousled. Anyway, let's keep going.
What kind of tree was it?
Elm.
An elm? That doesn't sound right. No.
Put me on the spot. I don't know trees.
An elm. There isn't much corn for elm nowadays.
Well, you had a very specific business.
What, in elm?
Where are we going? Get the bus back.
Ribbon, which is forms of passion and love, and it seems to